Dear students, today we will be discussing the Unit 1 Part A of Semester 2, and that part is polarization. Now, what is the definition of polarization? See here, the distortion of the symmetrical electron charge cloud of an anion by the cation is termed as polarization. In simple words, suppose this is the anion A minus and electron cloud is there around the anion and it is symmetrically situated. Now when it comes in contact with a cation, the cation will carry a positive charge and therefore this electron cloud is distorted. It will be attracted towards the cation and therefore that will no longer remain symmetrical. Here the definition of polarization is there. The symmetrical charge is now becomes unsymmetrical and get elongated towards the cation, and this is called as the polarized anion. This is unpolarized anion, but due to cation it gets polarized. Now due to polarization what will happen? This is a pure ionic compound because one is cation, another is anion. Therefore the compound is ionic. But due to polarization, some covalent characters are imparted in the ionic compound. So this is the consequence of polarization, that it will make the ionic compound gets converted into the covalent compound. Now there are rules given by Fajan which are called as Fajan's rules of polarization. 3 important rules are there. Today we will discuss and understand only first rule, which is very important. So first rule is that cations with higher charge and smaller size have high polarizing power. Means if the cations are of different type. If the cation is having higher charge, means 2 plus, 3 plus, 4 plus, and smaller the size of the cation, it will polarize the anion to the greater extent, and more covalent characters will be imparted in that particular compound. For example, see here, this example will clear this concept. The melting point of sodium bromide is 755 degrees centigrade, but the melting point of aluminum bromide, that is AlBr3, is only 498. So there is a decrease in the melting point. You know that if the compound is purely ionic, its melting point are high. Now why it is so? Sodium bromide is having high melting point, but aluminum bromide is having so low melting point. What could be the reason? The reason is polarization. In Fajan's first rule, cations with higher charge. Now see here, which is the cation over here? In sodium bromide, Na plus is the cation. In aluminum bromide, which is the cation? It is Al3 plus is the cation. Now in this case, the cation is having higher charge and also the smaller size, because higher the charge, more concentration will be the charge of positive, that positive charge will be highly concentrated, therefore size will shrink. Therefore this Al3 plus will polarize the anion to a greater extent, and therefore more covalent characters are imparted in AlBr3. See, I have written here over here, as Al3 plus is having higher charge and smaller size, it will polarize the anion, that is Br, to a greater extent. Hence more covalent characters are imparted in AlBr3, and therefore the melting point is lower than NaBr because NaBr is purely ionic compound, therefore the melting point is high. But due to polarization in AlBr3, the covalent characters will be more and melting point will decrease because melting point of covalent compounds is always lower than pure ionic compound. So this is the big difference between the melting point is due to the polarization. So this is the first rule given by Fajan. Cations with higher charge and smaller size have high polarizing power. They will polarize the anion to a greater extent.